Welcome back to some Genshin Impact. As soon as I hit the button, first off, I saw my glorious goats, Ridesley and Kaniche, on the cover, and I think I saw Navia too. What the hell is going on, bro? Already off the rip. Something is popping off. And then, to top it all off, I hear Windbloom. We're going back. We already knew we're going back to MONDSTADT, right? Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. But we're going back to Windbloom Festival with Fontaine and goats. And then when they announced the special program, Albedo with Jean. What is about to happen in this version? First off, we got Escoffier, right? Escoffier's pulling up. Newest character coming out. She's from Fontaine too, so she probably will be a part of the Windbloom Festival, I can only assume. And then Aoife. Aoife's coming. It's like this is gonna be insane. I already know this is gonna be insane. 5.6, man. Let's see what happens. Before I get started though, I did want to say I hope we get something more about the whole new Hoyo thing they've been putting on their website about the Moon Sisters, the three sisters, that whole like nod cry shit. I really hope we get something about that. I really do. I really do. Because first off, I need to learn more about that. But second off, like, man, that it's so interesting, man. And like they're hinting even further back before the next area of the version comes out, because it started in 5.7, or it's been starting in X.7 with Fontaine and Atlan, and like now they're even going even further. But like we're getting even closer to Nagakrai and Snezhnaya, which both have to do with obviously the final region of the 7 nations, and the Saritsa and the Fatui and the Hexenzirkel apparently is a part of Nagakrai, which is I think like an out region of Snezhnaya. Like, I hope we get some more Nagakrai shit, man. But I think this is gonna be a big old freaking MONDSTADT area event. Maybe do a report, maybe Grandmaster Varka, I don't know. But we're about to find out. Let me stop yapping. Here we go. 5.6 special worth. We did it! Let's go! Oh, babe, hold up. Okay. I see Venti. Diametrically and Barbara? Oh, it's about to be too late. It's about to be too late. It's about to be... Are we getting a part 2? Are we getting an act 2? Navia! What is this? Fontaine event? Fontaine event! They're going for Reno? Where are Lakino at? Where are Lakino at? Oh, Escoffier! It's an Escoffier thing! So why the last 2 versions gotta do with food? That's crazy. What the hell? Yo, she is so pretty, dog. I don't care what anybody says. Get that motherfucking leg work. Damn. She kinda got an attitude. Private EPS? Crowd support? She's a polearm? Oh my god, that was nice. It's too much. That's too much. Tell me why the fuck. Why are all the Natlan men in one spot? That's crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck? Oh, Aoife! Let's go! Aoife! Finally! Let's go! Oh, yeah. Hey! What is he, a catalyst? What does that remind me of? Someone else. He uses his bird to fly? What the hell? Oh, Kaniche, my goat. I'm at a bay. I'm at a bay. Wait, a bath from Remuria? Wait, what is this? Praise be to Lord Remus. Ramus. What is going on? Oh, is this a new boss?
古竜の死体の謎の遺物。それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば、例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。僕の師匠にして母の
Granddaughter?
レインドットさ。彼女が
Jean?
僕をモンドに向かわせた時、ある大きな課題を与えたんだ。
Bro!
世界の真相を探せというね。
Oh, nah, this is gonna be crazy.
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？想像してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。
What is this? With Albedo? Oh yeah, it's too good. It's too goated.
セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長。
Wait,
アルベ
court?
ド。
何をしたんだ？
He's got his thing. That's him.
殺人事件？ホムンクルス
Murder.
が暴走して理性を失い。
Oh fuck. That's Dahlia. That's Dahlia. He looks crazy.
他者を傷つける狂気的な行動に発し。
Fancy part 2, please. Formate the Hexen Circle.
行うことを願ってるんだ。
What is this?
そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Hexen Circle. They keep... Bro, what is this?
天地が逆さになった時、人は
That was Alice. Is this Barbelon?
本質を知る。なら盤面が逆さになったら。
Dog, this is...
罪のない人を。
どうしてこんなことに？
What is this? Nerva let was stabbed. What is going on?
した薬物なのよ。人体研究という課
We
題
have Memorial lore, Albedo
モ
lore,
ンドの法律にのっとり
and whatever the hell this is.
殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。
Did fake Albedo come
今
back?
も近くから聞こえるよ。
なんだ
Barbados?
バルバトスか？
ファルカ？
Varka! Varka! That was Varka! I knew it! Varka's back! Or no, he's not back. He's here! We just heard his voice in Japanese. What the... I knew they was gonna play that shit, y'all. My God! What the... Bro, that was overstimulating. That was so overstimulating. Holy shit. Bro, this music is peak. Look at this motherfucker, bro. What an interesting lineup.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson,
I have so many
and
questions.
I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I have so many questions.
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny McCloskey, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
British?
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting
Riz.
movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece
Okay.
of tech, basically.
She worked with the mechs?
It helps Escoffier in the kitchen
Oh,
and
here
in
we go.
combat.
Damn.
It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
I didn't understand. I didn't expect her voice to be like this.
Okay, that seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too. But honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile.
Come on, let's get it. I'm probably gonna skip, but
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
she used to be.
cool.
That shit.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something,
my.
she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd
Cooked.
probably
You
say
gonna be
something
throwing that pen.
like,
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least that.
Miss Arlecchino.
And you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
You didn't say the Arlecchino line. I'm
Escoffier is actually
disappointed.
very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
She got fired.
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
Damn.
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in Escoffier's story quest.
Y'all want me to live
Treasured
stream this?
above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier.
Is that new for a story quest? They give rewards?
Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind
She's drunk.
culinary showdown in this quest.
Actually, no, that was an eating showdown, so I don't know if it's different.
Not only
Is this a cooking show? What the hell am I looking at?
will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice.
I see you walk off like that.
Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers?
Oh, hell no.
That's not much to work with.
All I can say is,
I don't want to cook
trust
those
in
cute-ass
Escoffier.
motherfuckers.
She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's
Yeah,
get
let me see
into
what
it.
we got going on here.
Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage.
Wow.
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party,
Fuck, I might have to get her then. Oh, man. Bro, because I have Ridesley, bro. Look at this nasty-ass team.
the greater the reduction.
Okay, so it looks
That's
like the
perfect.
enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow,
Nice.
so
Thank you,
it
Jesus.
seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True,
Yeah.
but Escoffier's not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
And when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage.
Why are they
In
fighting
addition,
Rocky, bro?
her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay.
She's a healer, too. Maybe I don't need her, bro. I just got freaking, I just got Shallonen.
Okay, so
Do I
she
need
can
another
buff
healer?
the party, dish out damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases
Gee,
her
I wonder
skills
what
as
it's
a
gonna be
chef.
about.
If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Oh!
I've never seen
Wait,
a
that's
talent
actually kinda
like that
sick.
before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so fun to check out in game.
That's actually kind of dope.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travellers. In the first half of version
Good
5.6,
gracious.
we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Nafia.
Good
A new
gracious.
5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner.
This better.
Our new 4-star character,
go my boy
Aoife,
Aoife.
will also
Phase
enjoy
one.
a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
Aoife! No way, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Let's see, you
Oh,
could-
and another bit of really exciting news is that
Phase two.
travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look
Gee,
at
I
this
wonder-
clip and you'll see.
Wait, I mean, we already know what's going on. This
All
motherfucker is
eyes
out
are
of
on
here.
me. Lowly servants, behold, the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence.
Kanich?
Ah,
Bruh, hell
agree
no,
on
bro.
about. Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord?
'Cause you're mid.
How?
You're garbage.
Oh, wow.
You're trash.
No way, bro. What? You little... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you? You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Humble this man.
Darn it.
Humble him.
Wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao! His wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later. Huh? Ah!
Okay,
Oh,
what
you
about
meant
phase
Kakuku
2?
and a how? Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
It's phase 2.
Dude, you don't
Hey,
know
just
the half of it.
skip phase 2.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that
Kakuku.
infectious.
Okay.
So,
The hell's happening here?
Travelers met Aoife in
Oh,
the previous
right.
version, but
This shit was fire, bro.
since we now have the chance to add him to
This
our
quest was
parties,
fire.
want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you'd never ask, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that
Guys.
land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life, and now, of course, Kakuku
So he's
works as his
Animo.
trusty assistant.
I think well, we already kind
Aoife
of knew that.
is practically a miracle worker. I heard Ahau got sick one time, so Kanich took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? Ahau was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in theory, yeah, I don't see why not. Plus, if it was an emergency, Kakuku could help him get there in
He
no
flies.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan
He's
is
from
known for
Flower
riding
Feather, so that makes
Kukastals.
sense.
But this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads
Whoa.
out those huge wings, and it's super
Whee!
awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are
That
any travelers
looks
who haven't
hilarious.
done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon,
That
try
is-
it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I see that. Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
So, okay, what else can Aoife do in
give it-
combat?
Well,
Yeah,
Aoife is an Anemo vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Is he like a DPS?
For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill,
heals
Kakuku
too?
lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Anemo
that sh-
damage upon
that shit
impact
does
and
not-
restore HP to the entire party.
That healing looks horrendous, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the
Okay.
total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so
Okay.
he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems
So Chaska Auroron.
like a really flexible
Basically.
unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your
What?
current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife
That's
can consume his own phlogiston to heal.
Actually, really
Nice,
cool.
putting those medical skills to use. His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful
What
little guy.
can I say?
Now, moving
except
on to
you're
our next bit
welcome?
of news, a new boss is coming in version
Okay.
5.6.
Is this a
the
world boss
secret
or a
source
weekly boss?
automaton overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials
I
for
think it's just a
Escoffier.
regular world boss.
I feel like we faced something
Where
like this
is that?
before.
That's
Wait! That, okay. If y'all have explored the new area, right? Atokpan, there's an area that you can see just out there that's like surrounded by clouds. Is this it? Because this looks like a new area.
This boss has the same origins as the secret source automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's this is
I was thinking, my dumbass thought it was fucking, just maybe. Mayor Javari.
This is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Yay!
Wow, there are
It's all over the screen.
Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Good
Not a
God!
festival, an amusement park organized by Navia and the
Amusement
Spina
park?
di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's
Jesus
not all
Christ.
veggies and good times, unfortunately.
It's a good time when Ridesley and Kanicha are on the screen.
Against the
that's for damn
backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered,
Uh-oh.
leading Kaniche and Risley to cross paths.
Not, oh, that's gonna
Saurian
be
hunter
still, bro,
and
too
a prison
fucking
warden.
Go!
Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few
A new bow. That's Dahlia's bow. I bet.
peeks
I
to
bet
share,
Dahlia's
so
bow
let's
character.
take a look.
What the hell?
Weird.
What the hell?
Why is a Howl
Is that
cowering
Charlotte?
behind Kaniche? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly.
what?
Ahau
So-
and Kakuku made
Cuckoo
the
are
journey all
cooked.
the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban. Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew
Oh,
straight
my
into the
God.
Palais Maronia.
I've never wanted to be a bird so bad.
Auroron thinks
What
Kakuku
in the
will manage
fuck?
to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well. Well, what about Aoife?
This is gonna be hilarious.
Isn't he going to come?
This
to
event is going to be
Kuku's
hilarious.
rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two.
Oh dear.
Hey,
It's no way, bro.
check it out.
No way,
Risley
bro.
managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
He taught Kakuku to say something.
I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't want to know
Anyway,
yet.
I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalette could, like,
Gee,
interpret for
who would have
Kakuku?
thought?
You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing we
at-
can say that beats the real
Look at my
thing.
gold
So,
lines.
if you're interested, be sure to check
I got this man C1 for a reason.
out all the shenanigans
Look
in
at my
game.
boy.
And trust me, there are
Underrated.
a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give
Let's
you some
go.
background.
We got some
It's
games?
called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she almost go
What
bankrupt
the
after
hell did
basing
I
her
just
research-
see?
Oh, Lapine
What
Pauline
did
is
I just-
back. Didn't
What
she almost
the
go
hell was
bankrupt
that?
after basing her research on that fake story? I hope
What
her
the hell
investment
was
pays off
that?
this time.
Bro, they keep upping their like animations and shit in the quests, and I love it.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better
More,
position.
it's getting
Come on
more
board.
anime and anime every
Why
time.
are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you say so. But
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell
hell
me
no.
everything.
Management?
Travelers will be in charge of
Oh,
operations.
it's one of fucking these again. Oh boy.
Upgrading the
Did we not learn from Alchemical Ascension, bro?
facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During each business cycle, travelers will need to allocate their precious
I mean, it's gotta be better than Alchemical Ascension, bro.
funds and action points to the most important
this
tasks
already looks
based
better.
on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss
cool.
out.
Absolutely. You can also
What the
increase your
hell?
revenue by adding different kinds of attractions.
How are we flying right
For
now?
example,
What
in
the
eclectic escapades, visitors can experience
This gotta be the most unserious version. Well, we about to get to the serious shit, so let me stop playing.
unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure.
Okay.
Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor where they can create a
They doing this shit again. Bro, it's the whole potion shit again.
cozy retreat for
Oh,
different animals
gosh.
to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
Oh,
Travelers can also
brother.
recruit some familiar faces to help run the park.
Wait, was that a
Among
motherfucker
the
from
recruits
Natwin?
are Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah,
Where
that's
is
right.
Alhaith?
By completing friendly encounters, travelers can
Where's
learn useful
Arlecchino?
management techniques from their companions.
Hunt my real
Eventually,
goats
these
in the
companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support.
They just don't
so,
care.
long story short,
I bet
don't
they-
worry
look,
too
they-
much. You don't have
They got my boys right here. But my top two, my Michael Jordan and LeBron James, is Alhaitham and Arlecchino. And I haven't seen them. Well, we saw Alhaitham in a little bit in that one event. But, like, I need more. I need more.
to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome. More Primo Gems to save for your next
Dahlia
pull.
weapon.
Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have
Thank
we?
you.
Oh, right.
Good
yeah,
gracious.
sorry to keep you in suspense, travelers. In the
Kanich Navia, bro.
second half of version
It's
5.6,
over.
we'll have returning event wishes for Kanich
Probably
and
skipping
a
them.
ride in Shogun.
I can't lie.
Plus, the chronicled
Are we fucking dead ass? What the f? R.I.P. my money. Brother, I've wanted Yai Miko and Kokomi since the dawn of time, and you mean to tell me they're on the same banner? And then fucking Kazuha as well? I can get C2 Kazuha? What, bro? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. I mean, if I had to pick one right now, it probably would be Kokomi. Because I think she's a phenomenal healer. But, like, Yaimiko's not that far behind. I already have C1 Kazuha. Let's be a brick. I don't have to get C2.
Wish
This
banner
is
will be
disgusting.
returning in version 5.6.
Inazuma
I
fucking
know
banner.
a lot of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to.
bro.
And best of luck on
Thundering
your pull.
Pulse. I can get Thundering Pulse for my Yoimiya that I got 16 years ago.
All right. That was a lot of info, so...
Ain't nobody care about the damn... Okay. Oh, here we go. This is what I need to... What in the hell is that? What is this chest shit with the freaking Hexen Circle? I need to know about this. We back in Windblooms. This that I need to see. Is that Alice and Barbalov, maybe? No. Paralogism? May 7th?
Windbloom Festival, once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
What is happening here? Dahlia! Is he a judge?
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend
Oh, yo, his design! Bro, that shit is crazy!
And is he friend?
Look! Is that a Hydro Vision? Oh shit, I did not expect a Hydro Vision.
Or foe?
Wait, who's...
What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring?
Bro, please tell me that's not Nazitar show animating or fucking narrating right now. Is that all Hatham, bro?
Foe. What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions
Come
and
on,
more
that's Alice.
in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
It's your Arca. It's your Arca. I thought it was gonna be a fucking Act 2 Venti or Albedo. It's an Arca. Paralogism. Bro, that means it's gonna be peak. Is this our interlude? This is our interlude.
Nice voice.
Oh, nice.
It's our interlude.
Thanks.
So, we...
Greatness created in the moment where miracles met life. So that's talking about Rhine Daughter. We're getting more Rhine Daughter lore. Oh, it's going to be cooked. Oh, I'm all in, bro. Neither mundane knowledge nor earthly compassion could hope to reach that light. The arrogant slither forth from the darkness, hypocrisy draped in virtue and reason. Their gnashing maws devour all, brothers and mothers alike.
finally
I don't know what the fuck that is.
make it back to Mondstadt, and Albedo's on trial. I know, I don't even know
When
what
did
to
Mondstadt
think.
have a court?
But something tells
What?
me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
There's no door in
Well,
court, though, it
I've
looks
put
like.
together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues. So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human
they did the
remains,
Smile Abyss music.
and the case
And I
is
slid.
being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo, so the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of
Oh, Hertha the freaking...
misunderstanding.
Wow.
Well, in court, the,
The
evidence
reputation
does
lady?
the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
Wait. Upstairs? Shut up, bro. We finally get to go upstairs. Ain't no way.
So I saw Jean,
no
Kaya,
way.
and Jula in the courtroom.
That's where
All
Albedo's
members
been?
of the Knights of Favonius,
Upstairs?
which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Dahlia.
Oh,
Dahlia.
That's Dahlia. He's
Dahlia.
the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he
Deacon?
works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the
Oh,
clergy.
that makes sense
Dahlia
with the
acts
drip.
as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
4-star,
Speaking
5-star.
of
What y'all
Venti,
thinking?
The Dodo communication device is back in
Dodo
this quest.
communication.
At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice.
Didn't we use that shit in 1.6 for the summer event? And it's finally back. No, because we used it in Windbloom, the last Windbloom. Was it 2 Windblooms ago? No, it was the last Windbloom. Holy shit, Alice.
But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead.
Fucking finally!
On the second try that he manages to
Varka
reach
and
Alice.
Alice!
Whoa,
What the-
hold on.
This is going
You just
to be
dropped two
wicked.
major names. Varka has
Wicked!
been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing.
Barca?
As for Alice,
Grandmaster?
we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder
Oh
of the
my
Hexen
God.
Circle. But
That's gonna
I
be
wonder
peak.
why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what?
Gee.
In Amber's
Like,
anthology
bro, Varka, where are you at, bro? You haven't been a Mondstadt in like 4 years, bro.
chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right? And now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that
Whoa.
a lot of our old friends have joined
Bro,
in on the fight
that's like
to defend
everybody.
Mondstadt.
Wow.
Bro, D. Luke
This is
and
kind of
Kaya
emotional.
working together?
Mondstadt was the beginning of everything.
Literally.
It's the place where travelers met their first companions
Uh-huh.
and embarked on this whole journey.
Literally, bro.
And now it's
Yeah.
in crisis.
Hey.
Oh, hopefully travelers can do
I
something
mean, it
to
was
stop
in
it.
crisis
Oh, they can,
when we got there,
but
so
it won't be an easy road.
we're used to this.
Alice can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first and defeat
This is
the
a
king
boss?
and queen on the chessboard.
Anything
This
to
gotta
defend
be the weekly.
Mondstadt. I'm sure.
What am I
travelers aren't
looking
scared
at?
of a little trial.
Okay. Then let's take a look at what awaits them.
What is this? The game before the... This is a boss? Why does it look like Crimson Witch shit? Like Senora shit? What the f... Hello? Dun, 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 dun. Bro! What the hell just happened?
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The
We're fighting
trial takes
Alice?
place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly
Chess.
apply.
Good, because I don't know how to play chess.
Look closely, and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage.
Get that,
But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers
Just
will need to
pure
rely on their
booty
own
fuckery.
strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoko presiding over the second phase.
That's Barbaloth.
One wearing a blue hat. Is
Is it Barbaloth? Or it's something like that. It starts with a B.
that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Yes, it is.
I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to
Nicole?
uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks,
Brilliant.
but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down
that
for later, travellers.
right?
So,
Time
we
to
know
put my
there's
freeze team to
murder,
good
an
use.
attack on MONDSTADT, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travellers to uncover.
This
You
shit
know,
gonna be
if you
great.
think about it, first
This
Matlan
shit
had a
gonna be
crisis
crazy.
with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now MONDSTADT is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look on the bright side. It's
But we're
another
not seeing Dane's lift this time.
chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Teyvat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Yes.
First up on the docket
The
is
hell
an
is
event
it?
that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame, Operation Damport Simulation.
What is it?
Dude, nice.
Another war simulator.
Oh, I know.
All right.
This
I don't hate
wargame
these.
comes
I'm
with
cool.
all new offensive and defensive gameplay. The
That's
key
cool.
to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles or maybe even bypass them entirely? Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty
I don't got
simple.
nobody to play with.
What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
This
I
shit
see
look
a button
complicated.
called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first, or makes greater progress within the time limit, wins.
Wow.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get
Sure.
tactical, travelers.
Now, if
Yes,
that
sir.
last event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about
Yes.
firepower.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay.
Yes.
Think this is a
But
simple
what the
battle
hell?
points? Ha, well, think again. Players will have the opportunity to intel
What?
Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your
PvP?
advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
Yes.
This looks so fun.
Oh
We
yeah,
can
this
just
is gonna be
stay in
fire.
Saurian form
We
the
get
whole
to
time and
whoop
blast all
some
the other
ass.
players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this
Nailed
next
it.
event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey,
Analyze your
travelers have
foes.
gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions.
These are my favorite events, especially. I wouldn't call myself free to play, but I definitely like don't pull for every character. I love these events because I get to try out characters that we don't have. So it's nice.
The event is divided into different levels of difficulty.
Dire difficulty.
And there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of. So make sure to take that into account when forming your
Arlecchino team
team.
solo.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge.
Traveler, you're
Could
garbage.
provide some food for thought.
Garbage.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
All right, moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates.
Ooh.
First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested.
That shit look nice.
Travelers can
I didn't even
also
go-
look for.
Jalonin. What you got me doing right now, bro? Why are you... I need to calm the hell down.
To new
Play the video.
character and action cards added to regular mode.
Nice. More food for the card sharks.
Oh, I'm looking at some
There
food.
are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
So in addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement. So the gameplay should be even more
I feel so
engaging.
behind because I have
Travelers might
no
even
idea
be
what
able
we're
to
talking
come up
about.
with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right. And finally,
Hey,
the
little
ley
Leno,
line overflow
appreciate
event is
it.
returning in version
Because they know Stark about to pull up.
5.6. So don't miss out.
We won't, and let's
Ain't
take
no
our last break.
Stark
When
about
we
to-
return.
Ain't nobody give a damn about no break. Okay, we got some. What the hell? What's this? Oh, this is cool. So May 7th. May 7th is the lit. Okay. Whirling Waltz. And then all this other shit. Okay. So June 16th, June 17th is 5.7.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Let's
Constellation tab. For the love of God, please toggle constellations. Please. No, it's not. It's not gonna be that. It's not. I know what it's gonna be. Damn
jump
it!
right into system optimizations. Some
'cause I already read
travelers
this
provided
shit.
feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in
Why
the
can't we turn
Imaginarium
off
Theatre
constellations?
was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right? What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a
true.
bummer.
Yeah, the dev
True.
team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars. All right,
I
so
see you.
this next
I'll
update
probably try
addresses
that.
another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
That's cool.
Nice. Sorting
Can we turn off constellation?
through all that information should be a lot faster now.
I like what's coming up though. I like how they
Our
mess with the
next
compass.
optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can.
Oh,
Warrior
yes,
challenges
they
are
can.
important
Yes,
because
they
that's how you get
can.
obsidian fragments, which you can use to
It's too fucking late though. I already. So you mean to tell me newer players are gonna be able to just do this shit all on their own?
unlock tribal
Or they're not gonna be able to? They don't have to do it on their own. They can actually use a company. It's some bullshittery, bro.
secret spaces, right?
Gotta find it
It
by
would
my
be
damn
nice if
self.
the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress,
Must be nice.
more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice.
Must
That
be
should
nice.
really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Must be
Map
nice,
pins
guys.
have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the
Cool.
markers.
Definitely.
Cool.
Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin
Mona?
Impact is partnering
Mona?
with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury
Ready?
to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Well, we got Mona collab. Mona collab. That's too lit. I don't know what the hell Charlotte Tilbury is. Oh, it's makeup. Is it makeup? I don't know. I love me some Mona though. We got a Mona collab. Is it just a gift box? It's a bag, a sleep mask. Oh, a bag, a sleep mask, a book. Oh no, it is okay. There's some makeup stuff going on. Okay. I might still buy it.
But I have even
Yes!
more news. In addition, Genshin
Yes!
Impact's third Natlan OST
Yes!
album, Radiance of
Yes!
Flame, is coming soon.
This man, these tracks were
The
heat,
album
man.
contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
But they better show the damn the track with the bongos at the reputation area, the tribe area for Collective of Plenty.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new
that's gonna be
boss on the
gonna be
chessboard.
And I can't
gonna be
wait for you to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships, new answers, and a whole lot of fun. And with that, all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers.
See
ya.
Boom. Don't fucking play with me. Song of the Welcome Moon, that's the shit. April 30th? Bitch, April 30th? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing on April 30th? That's what you showed? Bruh! Ugh. Why they teasing us? Why they teasing us? That's what it was called, the Song of the Welcome Moon. That's the shit I'm talking about. Okay. Where do I even begin? First off, what am I looking at here? Where is this in Remuria, bro? We're going back to Remuria. Who could this be for? It's probably Escoffier's quest, right? That or the Fontaine event. But it's probably going to be Escoffier's quest. I mean, there's just so much shit. There's so much stuff to cover. I mean, the three main big things is, I guess the two, is the Archon quest, the MONDSTADT Archon quest, and the Fontaine event, really. And then Escoffier's story quest. So we got so much more dialogue to go through, bro. A lot more dialogue to go through. So, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to get the hell out of Natland because, man, we've really been in Natland for May, June, July, August, like 8 months, bro. Like it's like I think we had like a Sumeru event. I think. No, that was during Emily's shit. Was there another event, or am I tripping? Is there another event, or am I tripping hard? I mean, yeah, there's, okay, Mizuki Inazuma, yeah. That was cool, but I think there was still some, like, other shit, but, like, still, like, the fact that, like, the main focus is really, like, we're not just going, like, we're going to MONDSTADT, bro. We're going to MONDSTADT, and we're getting an Archon quest in MONDSTADT, which means this gonna be too lit. It's gonna be too lit. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you all later. All right. Bye-bye now.